you're learning figure drawing and your figures feel stiff, unbalanced, or just off, this video can help you. I will share with you 3 beginner figure drawing mistakes and simple ways to fix them so your figures feel more natural and alive. The first mistake is to draw heads too big. Usually when we start drawing a figure, we start by drawing the head. But the thing is, we usually draw the head too big and then squeeze in the rest of the body so it fits inside of the page. And when that happens, proportions fall apart immediately. To fix this, block in the full height of your figure first and then place the head inside of that structure. You can use the 8 heads proportion technique, as you can see in this example. Basically, you draw a straight line, you divide it into 8 equal parts, and then if you measure, the rest of the body will have 8 heads. It's a thing, I'm not just inventing this, trust me. And while you're drawing this, trust the process, because in the beginning it will feel like the head is too small, but by the end you will realize that by using this technique your figure will feel much more natural because it's in the right proportions. The second mistake is to draw stiff figures, and that happens when you ignore gesture and weight, and that way your figure looks stiff, frozen, or just about to fall over. And once you start getting the proportions right, so what I mentioned before, the 8 heads proportion, the next step is to make your figures feel balanced, grounded, and natural. And for that, you have to pay attention to some things. As you can see in this drawing, the first one has like straight lines on the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the feet are together, the head is looking straight. And the second drawing looks much more natural because the head is tilted, the shoulders and hips are tilted as well. Even the knees are not together and the feet are offset, which creates balance, and the figure looks much more natural. So pay attention to these angles. The inclination of the shoulders, the hips is very important, especially if you're drawing in this perspective. If you're drawing a profile figure, as in these examples, the first one, as you can see, it's like completely stiff and it really feels like it's about to fall over. The second one, you can see that it looks much more natural. It has all these curves in the back, the legs, even the arm has this position, and indeed the figure looks much better. The third mistake is adding details too early, and I learned this one while I was studying figure drawing at university. One of my teachers told me just to focus on the basics and instead of jumping into details. And the reason why he said this was because I didn't master the features at the time, like drawing the eyes, even the structure of the face, drawing the fingers. It's a very complex thing to draw hands. And the moment I would add those details, like fingers and details on the face, something would feel off immediately, even if the proportions were right. As you can see in this example, there's something that feels off, even though the structure of the figure is well drawn, it has balance, the proportions are right, but the features feel off. These hands, the fingers are not accurate, the face is also not in the right position, the feet look a bit weird as well. And now, comparing with this drawing, this one looks much better, and the reason why is because I kept things simple, and that is the fix for this mistake, is to keep things simple and don't get into details. You can use simple boxes or planes to block the head. You can draw the hands like if they were like mittens instead of drawing all the fingers, because it's very complex and it can easily destroy your drawing. You can just simplify the shape of the hands, as you can see in this drawing, and the drawing looks much better. In summary, start by using the 8 heads technique to make sure that your figure has the right proportions and doesn't have the head too big or the legs too big. So use this technique of the 8s first. Then next, focus on the gesture, focus on the curves of the body. Think about tilting the head a little bit, tilting the shoulders, the hips, offset the feet a little bit to create a figure that looks more natural and balanced and grounded. And last but not least, keep things simple. Don't get into details, just use simple boxes to represent the hands, the feet, the face, so your drawing doesn't look off immediately, even if it has the proportions right, the balance and all of that. Just keep things simple. Trust me, your drawings will look much better. Everyone makes these mistakes when learning figure drawing. It's part of the process. I made them myself, and still today I have to pay attention to the proportions and to the balance. And drawing a figure is probably one of the hardest things in drawing, I guess. And so it takes patience and it takes a lot of practice to master. And if you're struggling with any of these issues, try the fixes that I suggested, and I'm sure that you will see improvement over time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, click the like button below. Let me know in the comments if you have any of these struggles or other struggles while drawing the figure. And if you want to keep watching more videos like this, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss the next drawing lessons. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.